Byron Plant.
Spell your first name.
B-Y-R-O-N.
And your last name.
Plant, P-L-E-N-T.
Your title.
Executive Senior Vice President.
Of Asset Management.
Asset Plus.
Plus Management. Very good.
Which is the management company for Woodridge.
That's correct.
Okay.
What's next? What's happening? Where can residents go?
Well, now that the order's been lifted, we can now go in and allow the residents to come in. They can move back in. They can get their belongings, and or they can move in permanently. So we're going to be working with residents tomorrow, letting them know that the order's lifted and it's time to come by the property.
Only first floor then, right? First floor residents?
No. Second floor as well, except for building 2.
But how are the people going to get on the second floor if there's no walkways?
There's walkways. Yeah, the walkways are there.
Okay. The management company has been accused of not helping these people out, not communicating. Is any of that true?
No, we really have.
How so? Even the commission didn't think you guys had been forthcoming, and you didn't have a plan tonight?
Well, we've been working primarily on getting those 5 buildings that were closed back up and operational. So that's been the focus of all our planning, our designing, and with all the construction.
What about the residents in the meantime, who are still living in their cars?
Yes. Well, and we were getting them funds that would help them relocate, help them, whether they wanted to permanently relocate or, come back to the property. But we got them $500 each.
Really?
That would help them out during the meantime.
Is it true they had to sign waivers or something to get that
No, they
money?
had to sign. All they signed was paperwork that said that they had received the funds. So that we had a record that they had received the funds.
Nothing about not suing?
No. It was not a waiver of rights.
So do you think Asset deserved some of the comments coming from the dais tonight?
I thought it was a little harsh.
God. Jesus Christ, there are 50 families out on the streets, and you think it's harsh for us to slap your wrists?
We've been operating...
50 families? You heard the kids that couldn't get to school.
Harsh.
Don't talk to me about harsh. You live on the streets for 20 days. It's 20 days later right now.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Anyway, blow it off. It's no big deal.
You don't have to apologize for me. You should be apologizing for yourself.
It's no big deal at all.
But we are working diligently to get everybody back in that's been displaced and help them.
That's not what I'm hearing from the residents or from the social services agencies.
They'll hear it tomorrow from us.
Tomorrow, you heard about it today.
So you guys are going to contact everyone who's displaced tomorrow?
Yes.
So what about the time we already been out? All this time we've been out.
20 days.
We haven't been.
Pay me for my emotions. I'm emotional over this. I'm crying every single day. I don't got no clothes or anything. Hello.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.